Good evening, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. This is Rich again, back for your third and final video blog of the night for Sunday, April 10th, 2016, around 8:33 in the evening in Billerica, Massachusetts. Sun's down. Tonight's going to be cloudy. Western Massachusetts might get some snowflakes, but not going to be around here. Some news to report. Daniel Willett won the 2016 Masters, so congratulations to him. Also, the Indiana Pacers clinched the last playoff spot in the Eastern Conference, so congratulations to them. James Harden of the Houston Rockets set a record that nobody should be proud of. He set a record for most turnovers by an NBA player in one season, 366. And Brian Colangelo is going to be named new president of the Philadelphia 76ers. And one more little tidbit. The Edmonton Oilers are going to announce that Connor McDavid's going to be the captain of the team next year. It's only going to be his second year. So congratulations to him. And that's about it on the news. My third and final video blog subject of the night is my personality profile. Tonight's personality profile is a late great broadcaster of LA Lakers games for many, many years, Chick Hearn. Chick Hearn was such a character, broadcasting games. He had so many Chuck-isms, and his radio and television broadcasts were simulcast together. Chick was born and raised in Aurora, Illinois. His real name was Francis Dale Hearn, and he played basketball as a youngster, and he got the nickname Chick when a teammate of him on the basketball team pranked him. Instead of getting new basketball shoes, they put a dead chicken in the shoebox. And Chick went to Bradley University. He got married, and he was in private business for many, many years. He was married for 64 years, and he had two children, a son and a daughter. But both of them passed away very early on in their lives. And in the mid-50s, Chick and his family moved to the West Coast, and he started his broadcasting career in 1956, calling the University of Southern California football games and basketball games on the radio for about 5-6 years. Then he worked for NBC Sports, calling Rose Bowl games for a few years, and also working U.S. Open golf tournament. He also worked for the local station, the local NBC station in Los Angeles, and being a sports reporter. When the Minneapolis Lakers moved to Los Angeles in 1960, they were looking for a play-by-play announcer, and they selected Chick Hearn. And for the next 42 years, Chick was the number one play-by-play voice for the LA Lakers. He called so many games, and some of the stars he called, the games of the LA Lakers he called, were included Elgin Baylor, Jerry West, Will Chamberlain, Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, James Worthy, Kobe Bryant, Shaquille O'Neal. And he was such a good broadcaster that most times he didn't have a color man. And his games were broadcast simultaneously on the TV and radio. And Chuck was very, very popular in Los Angeles, and everybody loved listening to his games. He also did some work outside of Lakers broadcast during his the years he was with the Lakers. He called a lot of boxing fights that were held at the Fabulous Forum in Los Angeles. He also called UNLV basketball games for about 4 years, and he appeared on many television shows and movies. He was in the movie Body Slam in 1986 as a play-by-play announcer for professional wrestling. He would have made a good professional wrestling announcer. And Chick had an Iron Man streak for pro basketball. He called 3,338 LA Lakers games in a row. That's a pretty amazing from 1965 through 2002 when he had to slow down because of he had some health problems. And Chick also won many awards. He was voted into the Pro Basketball Hall of Fame in 1991 in the media section for the Kirk Gowdy Memorial Award. And Chick continued to do LA Lakers games. The last game he called was in 2002 when the Lakers won the NBA championship for the third year in a row. Chick was called about 7 LA Lakers championships. That's a pretty amazing. No, 8 LA Lakers championships. That's pretty amazing. And Chick passed away at the age of 85 in 2002 after he fell. He wasn't in not the greatest of shape when he passed away. He got a star of the Walk of Fame. And in 2004, his unpublished memoirs were sold, and they had a CD on about his career with some untold stories and some of his famous calls, which was pretty amazing. He had so many Chuckerisms, which were very funny and stuff, including Slam Dunk, 10 and 5, Not Philibert Kappa was some of the most famous, but the most famous Chickism is this game is in the refrigerator. The door is closed. The lights are out. The eggs are cooling. The butter's getting hot. And the jello's jiggling. Chick would always say that when the game was basically over, when it was a blowout lead or it's a dominating game. And he said he would always say that was probably the best, one of the most famous quotes by any sports announcer. And Chick ranks right up there with probably the greatest pro basketball announcer of all time, next to Johnny Most and Marv Albert. And that's about it on Chick Hearn. That's about it on these video blogs, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. Tomorrow, you are going to get 3 more video blogs, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. First one will be about the conclusion of the top 50 greatest professional wrestling tag teams from numbers 10 through 1. Second video blog will be about my predictions of the 2016 Stanley Cup playoffs. Two games tonight that will determine all the playoff series. There's 4 playoff series all set, but the outcome of the last two games of the NHL season will decide the other 4 playoff series. And the third and final video blog tonight to be the personality profile. It will be about Pro Basketball Hall of Famer Jerry West. Keep calm, everybody. I'm a Julie Brennan guy. Molly Roseblood of WCCO rocks and has nice legs. Elizabeth Hutt, so stunning. She's the best. Amy Swensey rocks and she's got nice legs. And Bob Gibbs of ABC 11 has the sweet southern accent and she's got nice legs as well. Good night and see you later.